And we're back, YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. As always, I appreciate that. And this is a comparison video. This is the intro to this classic game called Outcast. The original game came out in 1999. And there is an enhanced version on Steam. It's called 1.1. And it's just a classic game because it sparked the whole open world genre, so to speak. And I'm showing you guys the original intro because it's just classic. I mean, look at the faces. It's fantastic. It just is, you know. And well, there's a new Outcast game out. It's a remake of the classic one. And I'm going to compare the old one with the new one. And let's switch over to the remake. So here we are. This is the same segment from the intro. And as you can see, they have opted for a different style, more of a... I don't know how to describe this. This is more of like a sketchbook style,
This is Professor William Kaufman, head of the
art style, comic style of moving pictures, so to speak. And to be really honest, I would have liked to have kept the original intro, because this one just doesn't really work for me. It's not really an improvement over the old intro, because the old intro was just so outrageous. This is just sort of stilled, not very energetic style of intro. So we're gonna keep it short, so let's just go to the gameplay and how it has changed from the 1.1 version to the new remake one. So let's do that. There we are. This is the original and of Outcast. As you can see, it looks very crude. Very, very crude. And it plays very crude as well. There is controller support for the 1.1 version, but it's very clunky. And it has a lot to do with animations and the whole thing being just ancient. I mean, look how he walks. It's just... So we're outside now, and it just looks not very detailed. Still has that charm, by the way. I was planning to play the original. So let's shoot that pot. I was planning to play the original, but once I learned that there was a new or a remake coming out, I waited for the remake to come out, because it takes some getting used to playing an old game like this from 1999 originally. It just looks very crude. I mean, look at the snow. Let's jump in the water right here. As you can see, it's just... I mean, but for the time, we're talking 1999. It was really quite good. And it's really a classic game. It's about you being sent to this other dimension, this other world, this alien world, where you are basically going to look for a group of other people that are lost. I went through a teleport as well. So that's your mission. There's first-person view as well. I mean, look at the jumping. It's just so crude. But it's not unplayable by any means. It's but it's just old, and I can understand why people just don't have the patience to play the original. And I can see the reason why you'd want to remake this game, because it's, I mean, it's just a fantastic game overall. I'm not going to spoil anything. I think you should really play this one. So imaginative, so different from anything that was out there. I mean, look at the clipping. It's kind of ridiculous. Anyway, let's go up the stairs here. We're going to have some really nice view. Ooh, look at that. And let's see if we can make that jump. I mean, it's really clunky. Oh, okay.
Let's see if this headset transmitter works.
All right, I found a radio, so I'm trying to radio my
Is anyone reading
friends.
Damn it, people, turn on your receivers.
It doesn't really look that bad, but it's just old, you know? It's old. Oops. Alright, so it's time to switch over to the remake and how that looks. Alright, this is how the remake looks like. A lot more detailed. But I wouldn't say it looks fantastic. Of course, you know, if you compare it to the old graphics, but it's not the best of the best, right? But again, you know, if you compare it to the 1.1 version, the original one, it looks a lot better. They've streamlined a lot of stuff like this, like the inventory, and it just plays better. It moves better, so it controls better. It looks better. I mean, look at the texture. It's still not very detailed, but let's take the gun out. Put it away. So let's go outside. Now this looks really good. It really does. This really makes me want to replay the whole thing in the new version, the remake version. There's some handy icons. As you can see, that's new. So you can talk to NPCs and stuff. So let's check out the water. Runs fine. Yeah, it looks a lot better. You can dive. They have remapped the keys. It's way easier to control the character now than the original. Far more intuitive, I'd say. And it just looks better. I mean, you have to agree with that. I mean, it's not on par with modern games, but definitely a huge leap in technology and graphics. And it stays true to the look and feel of the game. Very much so. So let's get on that bridge again. So this game I'm going to play in the coming time, and I'll do a review. Check out that sun again. Alright, well, looks better. Let's make that jump, see if we can do it. Yeah.
Let's see if this
I picked up the radio.
Works. Slade to group. Slade to group. Is anyone reading me? Damn it, people, turn on your receivers.
So yeah, I can only applaud the developers for bringing this game back into the limelight. It deserves to be there. Really, it does. Whether or not it's a good game, we'll see in the review. Thank you for watching.